When I stepped into his office unannounced, the air felt thick with secrets waiting to be unearthed. I'd come to surprise him, maybe take him to lunch, but instead, I found myself staring at the truth I'd been too blind to see. The secretary, whose name I'd barely registered in passing, stood there with a visible belly, her eyes widening in shock as she saw me. His face drained of color, and in that moment, the world I thought I knew slipped away like sand through my fingers. My mind raced, piecing together the late nights, the business trips, the distant looks he'd pass off as stress from work. The realization hit like a sucker punch: I had been living in a carefully constructed lie. He tried to speak, his words fumbling over excuses that couldn't mask the betrayal etched in every corner of the room. I felt my heart harden, fueled by a rage that demanded answers, demanded justice for the love that had been trampled underfoot. The confrontation was a whirlwind of shouting and tears, accusations flying like daggers. His protests of love felt like hollow echoes in the face of the undeniable proof standing between us. She tried to apologize, but it was too late for apologies, too late for anything but the raw truth spilling out in a torrent of emotions. It was then that he confessed, not just to the affair, but to a deeper secret that cut even deeper: he had fallen out of love with me long before it ever began. As I stood there, raw and exposed, I realized this wasn't just about him and her, this was about me, about the parts of myself that I'd lost trying to hold us together. The twist was not in their betrayal, but in my own awakening. It was time to walk away, not just from him, but from the shadows of a life that no longer fit. As I left his office, I felt a strange sense of freedom, a bittersweet liberation that marked the beginning of something new, something just for me.